Advanced level, combined maths, English medium. Our past achievements.
මෙපර එක්සෑම් එකෙන් දිස්ත්‍රික් සෙකන්ඩ්. හොඳටම වැඩ කරන සහ අමාරු ගණන් හදන පන්තිය මේක කියලා ෂුවර්.
රැන්ක් 91 මේ වගේ වැඩ කරන ක්ලාස් එකක් අඩුයිද?
රැන්ක් 99 තගේ ටියුට් එක ගත්තොත් ඒ ලෙවල් එක්සෑම් එකේ ආන්න පුළුවන් හැම ෆෝමැට් එකකම වැඩක් මේක තියෙනවා.
ඒක හොඳට කියලා දැන් සර් කියන්නේ හැමදේම තේරෙනවා.
රැන්ක් එක 78ට මාත් මේ කට්ටියම එක්ක මුලින් ඉඳන්ම සර් ක්ලාස් එකට යන පළවෙනි දවසේ ඉඳන් ගම්ම ආවා.
Am I correct? Okay, so therefore, we'll directly mark here, but that one.
English medium, combined maths, matchless excellent explanation, friendly assistance, unchallenged dedication, best results every year. IMS Candy, Sipwinkly Renegala, island-wide, online class.
Combined maths, Ananda Illangakoon.
Okay, next week I'll explain now. Next week, of course, 18th Friday. So 18th up to 27th, you know, the tooth relic exposition available in Temple of Tooth Candy. So really, because of this, of course, we got the information that the roads are closed most of the time from Katugastota one end and from Predeni one end. Roads will be closed. The police station informed us not to keep class, not legally. They actually asked us not to keep the class because once the roads will be closed at Katagostate and Peradenia, the students will not be able to join the class easily. So there's a certain arrangement arranged by us. Some people, most of the time, some of you, maybe within the city limit, they can join here. Okay, so then we allow the student, they can join the class here physically. We keep for the other students, if they are unable to join the class, we are going to arrange online class. Okay, online class, right? So then the people, they can join the class physically. If they won't find any inconvenience of joining the class physically because of the transportation issue, due to the close of the roads, they can join the class physically here. Others, they can join the online. Okay, so I think next week and 25th Friday also, both days we have to do like that, because we expect many people to the city during this exposition. So therefore, there will be huge traffic in our road system. Okay, so first thing is this. Before next Friday, you must get know about our real plan, how to implement this. Okay, right? First thing is, you can get the information by putting a WhatsApp message to my phone number. Put any of the toots, the file cover and the toots. The newcomer today, please raise your hand. Yes, right? Okay, my number is this. Right. Right. Put a WhatsApp message, putting your name and batch. Name and batch. Okay, this is my personal number. Then you can get any message regarding our the class schedule. Okay, the other, our website contact number. Our website contact number is this 07799 25362. Right? 0779925 right? So put a message to this or this. You will get the details, how to join the class and everything. Okay. So regarding the payment of fee, now if you have already paid, no issue. The payment slip you received, keep with you. Sometimes once you join through the online, the website, they will ask from your photo of the payment slip. So in that occasion, you should be able to produce this. For the others, we will arrange a certain way of paying, right? Then we will inform you that send in a message to all of you. Okay, your information available in the institute. So therefore, we can send a message, text message regarding the detailed information regarding the next week class and 25th class. Okay, so therefore, finally, we keep the class here physically. We expect most of you will not be able to join the class because this huge traffic, 18 onwards up to 27, because of the tooth relic exposition, right? So that occasion, those who can join the class here, join physically. Others, they get the online facility, join the class through online. Okay. Then this is for the next 18th and 25th Friday. Okay. So from 18th to 27th, the exposition available during this period, we think really the Kansas City will be very crowded. So that we can't do our day-to-day activities as usual. Okay, right. All right. Okay. So then today we come to the lesson. Last week, of course, we just started the lesson by doing some questions, right? Okay. Today we'll yes. Right. In the tutorial, really we did some questions in number 1 and number 2. No, number 1 and number 2. Did you get the tutorial? Good. Huh? I said so. All right. I don't have a copy to give you. Yes. Okay, we'll take in the tutorial question number 3. We're supposed to do these questions quickly to come to the first lesson logarithm in the pure maths, right? Question number 3, really, remember that when we expand this a plus b squared and a minus b squared, when we expand this, okay? When we expand this really, what is the expansion of a plus b squared? This is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, no? Right. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, right. Expansion of this going to be same thing, but this middle term becomes negative, no? Right. So then we take it like this, no? Right. Okay, right. First, we'll take down this 2, the expansion of a plus b squared and a minus b squared. A plus b squared is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A minus b squared is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, right. Now, with the help of this, we can do some questions in number 3, right? In number 3, this thing, of course, you have done in your OLs, but we do here just to remind this to you, right? Take question number 3, first one. We are given factorize to something. People, factorization means, factorize means what? When you are given certain expression this way, okay, right? Take this way an expression, right? Factorization of this expression mean we are supposed to express the same expression by a product of 2 or more expressions. That's what we mean by factorization of this expression. Understand? This way we are given an expression. That expression we are supposed to write as a product of 2 or more what? other expressions, right? So this is called as factorizing this given expression. So now on the first one given in the third question, right? P squared plus 2p plus 1. Okay. Once you very carefully look at this, I can write this 2p like this, no? P squared plus 2 into p into 1. You know, when you put this way a dot, it means what? The multiplication. Multiplication. Understand? Right. 2 into p into 1. This 2p we can write. And this 1 I can write as 1 squared. So now this one, when you very carefully compare, right, with this, look at this. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A means here this p. 2ab, this part also available here. Then the other one is 1 squared. That means, right, this b squared. So therefore, according to the left hand side of this, we can then write this as how? This is nothing but p plus 1 whole thing to the power 2. Understand? So therefore, we can write this as how? P plus 1 squared. This is really p plus 1 squared. Okay. Then p plus 1 squared mean really what? P plus 1 into p plus 1. So therefore, this expression we can write how? P plus 1 perfect squared. So this is how we can just factorize this. Okay, right now. Then come to the first one. Number 1. We'll take its number 3 and 5 as the next two. Right. X squared plus 6x plus 9. Next one, x squared plus 8x plus 16, right? So shall we write this two also in that way? X squared plus 6x plus 9, x squared plus 8x plus 16, right? Then tell me how to write this. This one I can write x squared times 6x we can write 2 into 3 into x, no? Right. And this 9 we can write as what? 3 squared. So then this is really this form, no? A squared plus 2ab plus b squared form. So this is really what? X plus 3 perfect square, no? X plus 3 perfect square. X plus 3 perfect square. Like that here you can write x squared plus 2 into 4 into x plus 4 squared. What is this really? X plus 4 perfect square. Correct, no? Yes. Okay, in question number 3, the rest part you can do as homework, right? Okay, now we'll move to number 4. Factorize the following. Factorize the following. Right, you are given an expression. You are given an expression. That expression you know, they are called as what? Quadratic expressions. What is meant by quadratic? Yes, that expression has the variable of power what? Power 2. Power 2 means quadratic. Okay. For example, you know, you have really drawn the graphs in your oils with the equations like this. Can you remember? By preparing a table, right? And fill in the blank places there, right? And taking the graph paper, we drew a nice graph. That is one question in your oil. People, this way, when we have the variable x with the power 2, this kind of expression is called as the quadratic expression. Okay, like that, quadratic, cubic, and so on we have. Now here, another is question number 4. First one given us, the first question to factorize this way. 2a squared plus 11a plus 5. You know already the method of factorizing this. What we usually do? This is the square term. Square term has a coefficient 2. This is a term independent of a. That's a constant. What we usually do, this coefficient of square term and this constant we multiply. 2 into 5, we multiply. No? Square term, coefficient, and constant we multiply. Then we get 10. Okay? Now, this 10, This 10, furthermore, we write by factorizing this 10 into two factors. That means we write this 10 as a product of two numbers. So that the algebraic sum of that two numbers should be equal to what? This coefficient of A, this. Understand? First we multiply A squared coefficient 2 and this constant, we take the answer 10. That 10 furthermore we split or write as a product. So that the algebraic sum, what is meant by algebraic sum? Algebraic sum means with the sign, the sum. Understand? With the sign, the sum is called as algebraic sum. Okay? Then I can write this 10, how people? We can write it as how? 10 into 1, yes. 10 into 1, again, will give us 10. Also, here plus 10, here plus 1. Plus 10 plus 1 means plus 11. This is coming. Okay. Then what we do is, people, what we do is, this 11A, we write how? This 11A, we write how? We write this 11A how? This using these two numbers, 10 and 1. How? 11A, we write 10A plus what? A, right? 10A plus A, and that 5 is there. Understood? Up to here, you can understand this. Now, what we further do, people, now here we have 3 terms. That is called as a trinomial. Trinomial means an expression having 3 terms. Now, that expression contains 4 terms. Then we, this way, couple the terms. These 2 we take together and these 2 we take separately together. Understand? Now, what we do, for these 2 terms, we take the common factor. Really, this 2A squared means what, people? 2 into A, no? 10A you can write how, people? 2 into 5 into A. Remember, this dot means multiplication sign, no? Okay. So then you can very clearly see here, for these 2 terms, 2 common for both and A common for both. Then we can take what? 2A out from a bracket as common factor. Right? So then what do we get there? Once you take 2A out, now open a bracket. Okay. Once you take 2A out, people, here, once you take this 2A out, here we have A. Right? Here, right? Once you take this 2 and A out, what is remaining? 5 remaining. With the sign this plus. A plus 5 we get. And here now you can see, people, this A means really what? A means 1A, no? A is 1A. This 5 means really what, people? 5 into 1, no? Then for this 2 term, what is common? This 1 is common. What is that one? Plus 1. Plus 1 is common. We can take plus 1 out. Here we get plus 1 out. Remember, once you take this plus 1 out, here this 1 and this 1 out, what do you get inside the bracket? Here A plus 5 coming inside the bracket again. Understood? All right. So then we have this. Now you can very clearly see there, for this term and this term, again what? Here, this A plus 5 is what? Common. A plus 5 is common. So now you can take from the whole expression this A plus 5 out from another bracket. Understand? So once you get there, once I take that A plus 5 out, right, this one, we have to open another bracket. Now this is how we decide. From this whole thing, if I take A plus 5 out, another 2A remains inside the bracket. So therefore the first term is 2A. From here, whole thing, if I take this A plus 5 out, with the plus sign and 1 remains inside the bracket. So then we came up to this. So this is how we factorize that. I think you have done this in your oils too. We here do just to remind these things. Okay? Remember, this way, quadratic equations, we have separate lesson called as a quadratic equation. In every year, a question is coming from this lesson. Understand? So in the PO paper, under question number 11, there are 2 parts, A and B. Under part A, we get quadratic equation. Under part B, we get the polynomial function lesson. So therefore, we discuss in the future in detail about the quadratic equations. Okay, right. At the moment, you should know this factorization, because in the logarithm lesson, to get some answers, you should know how to factorize this kind of quadratic expression when you are given. That's why we train here to get this. Okay, right. Then take down that. Right. So now I wrote here and there. That is to explanation. If you can manage without those things, take the answer. That's enough. Here we expect to remind the things that you learned in your oils. Okay, right, now start. Take that. Okay, those who finished this, go to these questions in number 4. Go to these questions in number 4, those who finished this. The 2 more questions we'll do in number 4. I will do question number 4, third one. 2p squared plus 7p plus 5. And the other one is, it's question number 5. 2a squared plus 7ab plus 6b squared. All right. Try to do this 4th one and 5th one. The same. Okay, right. We'll come here, people. Here, 2 and 5. What is that? Product is 10, no? Product is 10. 2 and 5, product is 10. So now this 10 we must write how, people? We have to write 10 as a product of 2 numbers. Okay, so that the algebraic sum of the 2 numbers should be what? 7. So again, we must write it as what? 2 into 5, no? Yes, 2 into 5, yes. Okay, then we can write here 2p squared. 7p we write 2p plus 5p, and here plus 5. Okay, right. Now, tell me for these 2 terms, what is common? 2 available with both, p available, 2p is common, no? Yes, we can then write 2p, open a bracket. Once you take 2p out, what do you get, people, here? 2p squared means what? 2p into p, no? Once you take 2p out, another p is there, okay? P. Okay, really, people, this 2p mean, it is nothing but 2p multiplied by 1, no? 2p means 2p multiplied by 1. 2p multiplied by 1 means what? 2p, no? You know, when you multiply any number by 1, the same answer we get. Okay, so therefore, I can write 2p as 2p into 1. Once I take this 2p out like this, the rest one there remaining is what? 1, with the sign here what? Plus. Then we get plus 1. Okay, here, what is common for both? Here we have 5, here we have 5. Okay, this 5 I can write as 5 into 1. Okay, then here we have 5. We take with the plus sign 5 out. 5 common, no? Okay, so then what do you get there? Here p, here plus 1. All right. Now again, p plus 1 is common for both. Take p plus 1 out. take p plus 1 out. Once you take p plus 1 out, people, here we have now 2p. There, once you take this p plus 1 out, we get plus 5. This is the factorization. Okay. The method for this same method you can apply. Okay. Here, this one, 2 and this 6 we have to multiply. What do you get? 12. Then we have to write that 12 as, yes, two numbers, product of two numbers, so that the algebraic sum to be what? Plus 7. Okay, right. 2 and 6 make 12. 12 should be written as the product of two numbers, so that the algebraic sum of the two numbers to be plus 7. Tell me the values. Again, 4 and 3 we can write, no? 4 and 3 we can write. Okay. Now, now we can write what? This 2a squared. 7ab I can now write 4ab plus what? 3ab. And what? 6b squared. 6b squared. Okay, 6b squared. Oh, right. Now we'll take here. Tell me what is common here? Yes. Here this a squared means 2 into a, no? Then 2a is there. This 4 I can write how? 2 into 2. And a, b here. Then here we have 2a. Here also we have 2a. That is why we say 2a is common. Okay? Take 2a out. Open the bracket. Once you take 2a out, okay? Here 2a squared means 2a into a, no? Once you take 2a out, now the a is there. Right, plus. Okay? Look at this. 4ab. 4 we can write 2 into 2 into a into b. So then 1, 2 and this a, when you take out, like here, another 2 and b is there. No? Plus 2b, no? Right. Okay. Now here, take, what do you get there? Here this 6 I can write 3 into 2 into b into b. Here we have 3ab. Then here we have 3b. Here also we have 3b. Then 3b is common. Take that 3b out. Once you take 3b out, people, here a. Here now what do you have? 6 we can write as how? 3 into 2. b into b. 3 and b when you take, we get 2b inside the bracket. Okay, no? Now you can see a plus 2b is common again. Take a plus 2b out. Then we get in the second bracket here 2a, here plus 3b, right? So this is how we take the factors, right? Yes. So I do them quickly because we are well familiar with this kind of factorization. No point of explaining more and more. There's nothing to explain much in it. You can manage them, right? People, now in question number 4, there is questions we can do as homework. Okay. Now we'll come to question number 5. We'll do there too a few questions, right? Question number 5, take 1. They are also asking to factorize the following, right? First, take down this, right? Right. Question number 9, question number 5, part 1, take. Question number 5, part 1. Right, no? Question number 5, part 1. 9x squared plus 6x plus 1. Asking to factorize this. Right? With the help of this, you can write this. Tell me the 9 as a perfect square. 3 squared, no? 3 squared, yes. Then I can write this one, 3 squared, x squared, no? Right. This 6, x I can write like this, no? 6 I can write 2 into 3 into x. Remember this dot means, people, multiplication sign, no? And this 1 I can write as 1 squared. Reason? Any power of 1 is 1, no? Any power of 1 is 1. That's why. Okay. Now, here, people, this square of 3 and this 2, x square of this 3 and this x. So we can put this squares like this. Correct, no? In the index laws you learned, we learn this index laws next, right? Index laws, you know, when we have P, Q, R something to a power this way, suppose 3. How to simplify this now? P, Q, R, all 3 we have to raise to what? This power 3. And we can write this have P cube, cube and R cube. Okay, so here also, if I write like this, both these 3 and x we have to raise to the power 2. Then we get 3 squared, this is coming, x squared, this is coming. Right. So therefore, this one we can write like this. Now, secondly, people, I can think it like this. See here, this 3x is like a here. Okay. This 1, I take b here. Okay. A is 3x now. Then tell me what do you have here? 2 into 3x, right? But if I put another 1 here, does this change? We had only 2 into 3x. Therefore, what is 6x? No. Right here, 2 into 3x, I put another 1 there. Why? Because we know when you multiply a number by 1, it won't change. So therefore, here what do we have? A squared plus 2. This is A, and this 1 I can take as B. Then really what do you have here? A squared plus 2AB plus what? B squared form. That is this. But we know this one we can write like this. So therefore, tell me the way of writing this. This should be what? 3x plus 1 whole thing to the power 2. Understand? So therefore, even though I explain this much, at once, by looking at this, getting this idea, you should be able to write the next line as the answer. Understand? I explain like this in order to get a certain method of identifying this directly once you see that at once. Okay? So therefore, people, I can write this as really 3x plus 1 to the power 2 like this. Okay? Correct, no? So this is really this right hand side. That right hand side we can write like this. That is why we write this as a perfect square like this. Okay? With the help of this knowledge, people, in the same question number 5, we'll do another 2 questions. We'll come to it. So number 3 and 4. Question number 5, 3 and 4. After doing this, come to that. People at once, once who look at this, you have an idea. 16a squared you can write how, people? 4a perfect square. Yes. 9 you can write how, people? 3 squared. Okay. In the middle, you can see here 4a and this 3, 12a. Then I can write that like this, no? 2 into 4a into 3, no? So see, look at this. 2 into 4a into 3 means what? 8, 3, 24a, this is coming. Now this follows what? A squared plus 2ab plus what? B squared. Understand? So then whose perfect square is this? It is, this is the perfect square of what? 4a what? Plus 3, no? Right, 4a plus 3. That way you can do that part. Okay. It's number 4 next, people. Number 4 next. It's 4y squared plus 20y plus 25. Yes. Right. Take that answer. Right. Okay. Here, people, I think you can very easily understand this. I am going to take the answer within 2 steps like this. 2y squared I can write here. I keep this as 20y. And this I write 5 squared. See here. Right. Multiply this 2y and this 5, we get 10y. When that product again multiplied by 2, we get this middle one, 20y. So this is therefore, what is that? 2y plus 5 perfect squared. Understand? Yes, right. This way we get. Okay. So it's the rest questions do as homework, people. Very simple ones. No point of doing again and again. You okay with this? No? Right. Okay. Right. People, now will move to question number 6. That is coming under factors of difference of two squares. Right. Well, you know, when I consider a squared and b squared, here we have two squares. No, two squares. In between this a squared and b squared, I put minus sign. Then what is this? We have difference between what? Two squares. Difference of two squares. So what are the factors there? You know, there are two factors. There are two factors. Right? Come. There are two factors. People, what are the factors? The factors can easily be remembered like this. First, ignore these powers. Once you ignore the powers, what do you get? A minus b. That's going to be the first factor. Understood? Here. The powers 2 and this 2 we ignore. Then we get what? A minus b. That is our first factor. Right? A minus b. Like this. Now, second factor can be obtained, people. This sign we take to opposite. Then a plus b. That way you can very easily remember the factors of difference of two squares. Okay. Now we'll apply this. Write down subheading like this. Factors of difference of two squares. Factors of difference of two squares. Factors of difference of two squares. All right. Write down this first. A squared minus b squared. A squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b, a plus b. How to remember the first factor? Ignore these powers. Delete this 2 and this 2. What do you get? A minus b. It is the first factor. Second factor, you can take this to opposite. Okay. That's how we write the factors. Okay. All right. Now come to question number 6. Right. Question of 6. Take. Question of 6. We'll take first, people. It's first one. X squared minus 3x plus 2 perfect square. Perfect square. Right. Now, this 3x plus 2, you have now considered as what people? Here is b. This 3x plus 2 is now one term, as here b. Now tell me the factors. As I told you, first factor how to obtain? Ignore this power, this and this. That's first factor. Okay, all right. Second factor we obtain, taking this sign to opposite, right? Then once you square this 2 and this 2, what do you get? X minus 3x plus 2. Here, take this plus. Like this. Okay? Right, now simplify this. Now simplify this. Once you remove the bracket, what do you get? Here minus, right? Once you remove the bracket by multiply minus sign, what happens is inside the bracket, the terms will get what? Opposite signs. You know that. Once we remove the bracket by multiplying minus sign before the bracket, inside the bracket, the terms will get opposite signs. You know that. So therefore, what are the terms we get after removing the bracket by multiply minus sign? Minus 3x minus 2, right? Okay. And here now, here we have plus 1. Once you remove the bracket by plus 1, the same terms we get. Like this, Okay. Now tell me the answer here, people. X minus 3x is nothing but minus 2x, right? This is minus 2x, right? Minus 2x. Minus 2x minus 2. Okay. Here, x plus 3x, what is that, people? 4x. 4x plus 2. 4x plus 2. Right? Have you finished factorizing? No, not yet. Not yet. Why? Reason, people. Inside this bracket, there are two terms, no? This term and this term, they have what? Another common value for both. What is the common value there? Minus 2. Here, for this and this, for them also, there's a common value. What's that? 2. You must take them out from the bracket. Otherwise, the completion of factorization is incompleted. Okay? All right. So then, we take minus 2 out, people. All right. Remember that. When you take something is common, having minus sign inside the bracket. Once I take something out from a bracket with minus sign, what happens? Inside the bracket, the remaining terms will get what? Opposite signs, right? As a rule, remember, when we have something like this, look at this, 2x minus 3y. We have minus sign here. Minus sign means minus 1, no? Once we multiply this thing by minus sign, remember, the terms will get opposite sign. So therefore, what is this? Minus 2x, this is plus 3y. Similarly, people, suppose here we have minus 2x minus 4y. By these two terms, I suppose to take minus 2 out. Whenever you take out from a bracket something having minus sign, again inside the bracket, the terms will get what? Opposite signs. Okay? So then, once I take minus 2 out, right. This term and this term both should be what now? Plus. Then I write that plus sign here. Okay, right. Now here, since we have taken this 2 out, what do we have there? Only x. Okay. This 4 I can write how, people? 2 into 2. 1, 2 we have taken now. Another 2 and y should be inside the bracket. Therefore, this is 2y. Like that, people, here, once we take minus 2 out, what do you get inside bracket? X plus 1. Understand? Why? Here 2, I can write as 2 into 1. Once you take this 2 out, that 1 is still there. This 2, when you take out, we have only x. Here, what is common for both? This 4 we can write as 2 into 2. Here we have 2. Then for this and this, again 2 is common. Take 2 out from here, take minus 2 out from there. Then write the finally factors. Understand? Okay? All right. I'll count that now. Then we get here, people, minus 2 we can take out. Then we get x plus 1. Okay. Here take 2 out. Then we get what there? 2x plus 1, no? 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. Okay. Now finally, this 2, we should multiply with this minus 2 and write the answer. Then only the factorization will be completed. Okay, this is how we factorize that. Remember, hereinafter, now really, if we do like this using more steps, people, by using this, you should be able to take this answer in one step. That's what we finally expect. Okay. By doing this way, many steps we don't go to do. We can't work out questions in AL because this kind of simplification you should be able to do without having these 3 steps. So after that, you have to practice your skill. Okay. Because in the future, we are supposed to do some huge questions. In that question, this simplification means what, people? Simplification means, right, a certain point only. Okay, if we sacrifice this way, steps and time to simplify like this, so we can't do the question within the given time. Okay, usually, in the past paper question, we get maximum 30 minutes. In the 30 minutes, right, some 2 parts in some questions available. Okay, usually, according to my experience, we know there are some lessons, right? Even though the question we need to do within 30 minutes, when we practice that, that means when we work out question on the board, sometimes to explain this question, it takes 2 hours. So I have that experience. I use the same board to get the answer in a certain past paper sum. I explain from A to Z, then when I finish working out the question, it takes nearly 2 hours. Understand? Right? But you must do that question within half an hour. If I did that question within half an hour on the board, what will happen? What will happen? I take to explain everything in the question A to Z, then take in the answer. I take 2 hours. But you must do that within half an hour at the examination. That is allowed time. Now I can do that within half an hour on the board. Then what will happen? Nobody will be in the class next day. Right? So it says, people, it says, really, at the beginning, when you understand something, you take more time. That's true. That's the usual thing. That's the usual happening. That's not your certain drawback or error or weakness. But that is how initially you are gradually what? Improving your skill. Like this I explained. But people, gradually, you have to do everything in a shorter time. That means your thinking skill, writing skill, right? Everything you have to speed up. Okay? So that is why I told you, even though we use this way, without using this, and this, you should be able to take the answer, this one. In the future, we expect that level from you. Why? This journey is not to sit the AL examination. Then what? By sitting the A-level examination, getting the huge possible pass for the mathematics we're supposed to give you. That's A. Okay, so therefore, we'll at the beginning we'll do like this, but even though people we do like this in the future, we're supposed to do without these steps, of course. By just looking at that, we need to take the answer like this. After that, you can really train your brain. Now you might think, no, sir, how can we do like this? Even this also we find a certain inconvenience, certain difficulty. No, don't think like that. Even though you don't trust your brain, I can trust your brain because brain is a marvelous organ in the body. Okay, we can train it. Only thing is what? We need a certain necessity to what? Train it. If you neglect that one, it is working without any responsibility. But we can train it towards our achievement. Okay, so therefore, people, as homework, when you do these questions again, minimize the steps and try to do them. Okay, even though I do like this. Okay, at the beginning, don't be hurry, people, to learn something. Okay, you are not familiar with the thing so far. We'll take more time and we'll do. But gradually, we have to think fast, write fast. Because we need to write the L paper within 3 hours. Understand? 3 hours means, remember, once you learn this 2.5 years, pure mathematics, the whole syllabus of pure mathematics, right? You should be able to concentrate within what? 3 hours. How many lessons nearly? 15, 14 lessons. How many points, subject points? Infinity. Right? All those subject material, everything, all the pure syllabus. Now see, one day at the examination, within 3 hours, you what? Concentrate and write, no? With what? With the available brain, no? Then why don't you trust about your brain? It will does it. So your brain only this do this. At the moment, you don't believe this, no? Once you hear that one, oh, අපිට පුළුවන් වේද එහෙම කරන්න? සර් ඇත්තට පුළුවන් වේද අපිට? ඒ මිතරව නේද? ඕගොල්ලෝ තමයි ළමයි කරන්නේ. ඒ නිසා ළමයි මේ බ්‍රේන් එක කියන එක අපි හිතුවට වඩා වෙනස් දෙයක්. උගෙන් වැඩ ගන්න අපි දැනගන්න ඕනේ. උට පොඩ්ඩක් අපි ප්‍රෙෂර් කරනවා. ඔයා මෙහෙම මට දෙන්න. ඔයාගෙන් මට මේ වැඩේ ඕනේ මේ 2.5 years වල. එයාට දෙන්න ළමයි මේ මෙසේජ් එක. ඌ එතකොට අපි පැත්තට ටික ටික එනවා. If you be lazy, what happens? It also going his own way. ඕගොල්ලෝ ටිකක් කම්මැලි වෙලා ඌගෙන් වැඩ ගත්තේ නැත්නම් මොකද කරන්නේ? ඌගේ ගමනේ යනවා. ඌගේ පැත්ත කොහේ යනවා? ඕගොල්ලෝ මෙහෙ යනවා. එහෙම බෑ ළමයි. ටික ටික little by little we have to give the message that we want your service this way for our A examination. Like that, people, little by little, you can train your brain. So you are the one after another 2.5 years, especially your examination will be 2027 August, right? So nearly how many months now? Almost this year, April, over no, May, June, July. There are 3 months, another 24 months, right? 27 months. After another 27 months, of course, all the pure syllabus, all the applied syllabus, all the physics syllabus, all the chemistry syllabus, all this syllabus, you will what? Release from your mind, from your brain within what? 3 hours. See here. Huge difference, no? Once you think that today, it's a miracle, no? It's a miracle. You feel that as a miracle. No. One day you will do this, no? See this capability available in our brain. Okay? So therefore, what I'm trying to tell you people, from the very beginning, by understanding this capability available in your brain, use it. Then you can turn this. You can turn this very easily. Right? Okay. All right. So then, first one is okay. People, now will come to what? Next one. We'll go to question number. It's this one. Number 6. We'll come to question number 6, part 6. Question number 6, part 6. Question number 6, part 6. Hundred x squared y squared minus 25 a squared b squared. Really, before going to make the difference of two squares, first of all, see whether there's a common value for both terms available. There's a common. What's that? This 100 we can write as how? 25 into 4. That 25 available there, this 25 available there. So then we can first take what? 25 out. Okay? We'll take 25 out. So once you take 25 out, people, this 100 you can write how? 25 into 4, no? Once you take that 25 out, that 4 is still there, no? That 4 I must write here, no? Correct, no? Yes. And now here what do you have? A squared, b squared. Because we took this 25 out. Now this 4 I can write how, people? 2 squared. Then here we have 2 squared, x squared, y squared. Then this 3 squares we can write as 1 square within bracket put in 2xy, no? Then inside the bracket, there will be forming what? Difference of 2 squares. Okay? Then here we have 25 people. This one we can write as 2xy perfect squared. Here, ab perfect squared. Now within bracket, what do you have? Within bracket, you have what? Here. This one we can write like this, no? Then what is that? Difference of 2 squares we have. So what are the factors? Ignore the power 2 first, then first factor come in. Okay. Second factor we can write, changing the middle sign to opposite. Okay, right. We'll write that. 25, 2xy minus ab. What's next one? 2xy plus ab. Okay, this way we can factorize that. Okay, right. Right. Another one only I'm supposed to do. Then we can go to the next part. Take question number 6, part 9. 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 Question number 6 is this. Question number 6, part 9 is this. 81 b squared over 25 b squared minus 100 x power 4 divided by 64 y to the power 4. Right. This is the one given us. Understand? We must factorize this by considering the difference of two squares. That means, first of all, we must convert this to what? Difference of two squares. Okay? Right. I erase this one and write that here. Right. Over there, that 81 a squared divided by 25 b squared minus 100 x power 4, 64 by the power 4. Right. People, now here, 81 I can write 9 squared, a squared. 25 right, 5 squared, b squared, like this. Huh? Okay. Here, 100, 10 squared. X to the power 4, I can write how, people? X squared to the power 2. Understand? Under index laws, you know, under index law, you know, people, this, what? When you have a to the power x and whole to the power y outside, how to simplify this? Yes, the inner power x and the outer power y we have to multiply. Then the answer is what? A to the power xy. Right. Okay. So once you take that into account, here, once you multiply this and this, we get what? 2 and 2, 4, x power 4. This is coming. It says this one you can write like this. Okay. Then this 64 I can write as 8 squared, y to the power 4, I can write y squared like this. Okay. Any question up to here? No. Huh? Huh? Am I too fast? No. Pay your attention 100%, people. Huh? Don't think anything. Right? Once you learn something, you must be able to pay your attention 100%. That is one issue. The students, they might, of course, find when you learn them. Why? Sometimes physically you are here, but mentally somewhere else. Okay. So concentration is very important, people. Concentration. Okay. Now I can write. Right? Really, this thing, teaching these things very lazy to me. We do like these things because of this reason, people. Sometimes you know this, not sometimes you know this, surely. So first of all, you must adapt to my rhythm. Okay. For this, of course, when we do this what transaction between you and me, right? We must use as our what intermediate thing. Both parties know. Both parties know. Right? Now, suppose when you speak in English, the other one can't understand English. He can speak only in Tamil. Then if such two friends communicate each other by using their own languages, can they communicate between them? One is okay with English, other one is okay with Tamil. Can they communicate each other? No. No. Then what will happen? They will find what? Common communication method. What is that? What is that? In such situation, what is that method? Body language. Body language. You understood, no? That is the common method, people, body language. Body language. Like that, people, now. You know maths, these things. I also a little bit know. Now we need to exchange some ideas between you and me. We both know English. Now, furthermore, we must learn not the English. We have to exchange the knowledge, the mathematical language. Mathematical language we have to exchange between us. For this, I use what simple things. Then you will try to understand how I deliver this. Right? How I do here. That rhythm we need when you go ahead with me. And the other thing is, now this batch is a little bit different from the previous batches I found. The students now. When you compare some students, 26, 25, 24, 23, and so on, this batch is a little bit different from them. So then I must understand that difference also. I must deliver them according to you. Right? So far, no one is talking each other. I don't know what will happen in the future. At the moment, you are okay, very obedient students in the class. Listen to me well. Physically here, I think that mentally also you are here. Right? You are very obedient, calm and quiet students. Good. I like very much you. Okay? Now I must deliver something according to you. That also my one ambition of doing this way. Right? So usually we can have the experience that at the very beginning, some people, not all, here, hardly any students like that. Some people, once they join the class, from the beginning to end, they are talking something. We don't know what we are talking. They have lots of issues to talk in the class. Right? So the application, of course, once I deliver the thing, the lesson, I must use a different approach. Why? I must take the attention here. That occasion, sometimes I bring that student the front seats. If not, I just ask a question from them to get the attention me. Okay? Such effort in this case, so far, I need to use because we are okay, good. So then don't go back to your mind highly, right? Good means at the moment good. I don't know what will happen in the future. Anyway, people, as a habit, when you learn, wherever you learn to study with people, always during the class, as a habit, don't talk each other. Don't use the phone in the class. Okay? Right? So pay your attention 100%, especially for science subjects, because especially maths. Maths means what, people? At the moment, if you try to understand, and after understanding, if you do the question, if you get the answer, only, people, you solve the issue. Going home and practicing that, getting the answer means a doubt in maths. Maths means what? Theory available. You must understand meantime. You have to apply meantime. You have to work out it meantime. You must take the answer. Question, answer, come in one after other. Right? If you do so, you say, now I understood. Now suppose in other subjects like chemistry or whatever, there are some situations. At the class, if you can't understand that, by just reading that chapter, you can understand going home. Understand? But maths is not a such subject. By reading, can you understand that? No. By reading, can you understand maths? No. We don't say what? Do we say we read maths? Do we say we read maths? No. We work out questions. Understand? So therefore, by working out the question only, you must understand this. So therefore, if you pay your attention, not 100% to these people, you don't know How do we work it out? That occasion you say what? I can't understand. I can't understand. It's the second occasion. First occasion is this guy doesn't know how to what teach us. එහෙම නේද කියන්නේ? අපි තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා අපි බ්ලේම් එක දාගෙන දෙවෙනුවට තමයි. ඉස්සරම කියන මොකද්ද? මේ යකාට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ උගන්වන්න කියලා කියන්නේ. එහෙම ළමයි කියන්නේ. ළමයි හිතන්නේ ඉන්නේ මම ගියසත් දැන්නේ ළමයා මම ඇඳේ graph එකක් නේ. I drew a graph last time, no? At the very beginning, the student think that we are talented. We are the future engineers. We are at the moment, we are engineers. That's how they start. එහෙම නේ. ගොඩක් අය හිතනවා එහෙම. එහෙම හිතන්න එපා ළමයි. එහෙම හිතපුවම තමයි ප්‍රශ්නේ එන්නේ. ඒ නිසා first pay your attention 100% and try to understand here itself. Sometimes you can't understand 100%. That occasion give up 10-20%. If you understand 80% people, the rest 20% you can very easily manage. So therefore, maths is a subject, people. At the moment when you learn, we have to understand and finish that process. That occasion you can determine whether I can or cannot. But other subjects like science, biology, chemistry, those subjects, people, especially biology when we take, at the moment you can't remember what? The cross-section of the heart. But using that at home, of course, you can practice that until you familiar with that, no? Maths, of course, possible very rarely. If you have understood something only, you can do that as homework, another one. But if you totally forget or totally you couldn't understand anything in learning biology or something, people, by reading the note, you can study that well. So therefore, there is a difference between the maths and other subjects. So therefore, the maths means you must do that by using your brain. Okay? By your brain. By heart, you know anything you can't do maths. Right. So therefore, your attention is very important wherever you do mathematics. It doesn't say that you must come to my class, right? Wherever you do mathematics, 100% attention is very much important, and working out the class with me very important. Okay? So maths is come. At the same moment, you get the result, right? So now here tell me, here we have square, here we have square, here we have square, here we have square. Those squares I put as one square here. Then within bracket we can write how? 9a divided by 5b. Yes, 9a divided by 5b. Okay. Here tell me, for this whole squares, I put one square here. Then the square only here we have, then we have 10. The square only here we have, then we have x squared. Right? The square only here we have, then we have 8 here. The square here we have y squared. Okay. Now people here, you have what? This is one term. It's perfect square minus another one perfect square. Here we have what? Difference of two squares. Then what are the factors tell me? Ignore this power. Then we get with minus sign this. This is one first factor. Second factor going to be make this plus. Then we get the second factor. Understand? Now we can complete it. Take that. I write that here. Yes, 9a divided by 5b minus 10x squared divided by 8y squared. Nine a divided by 5b plus 10x squared divided by 8y squared. This here, right? Okay. Furthermore, another simple simplification we can do. Yeah, possible. Which two you say here? Huh? Yes, here, this one, 10, 10 from this and this. Yeah, possible. So that for that, what I do here, we can cancel down here, 10 and 8. 10 and 8 here we can cancel down. Here also 10 and 8 we can cancel down by what? 2. The same thing we get then finally. Okay, right. Cancel down this 10 and 8. 5 here, 4. 5 here, 4. Then we get the final answer. Right, this way we can write the factors. Okay, right. This way you can complete it. Right. In that, the rest questions do as homework, people. No point of doing the same questions again and again. Right. Some few questions available in number 6. Do them as homework. Yes. Now we come to the next one. This. Okay. You can now write the next subheading like this. First come to this way, right? Right. Factors of sum and difference of two squares. Not two squares, two cubes. Factors of sum and difference of two cubes. Right. Right. Can you remember the factors of these people? This is known as what? Sum of two cubes. Third power means cube. Huh? A cube plus B cube. Sum of two cubes. Can you remember the factors of this? Yes. What are the factors? There are two factors in it. People open bracket like this. Huh? First factor. Second factor. First factor is people ignore this power 3 and 3 here. Then what do you get? A plus B is the first factor. Okay. Second factor contains three terms. The second factor you can write by using the first factor. This is the way of writing. Square the first one. Right. Take this sign to opposite. Here plus no, then minus. Multiply these two, AB. And plus. Square this. That's all. You might think, why don't you put here 2? 2 won't come. Right? How to remember that? Ignore these powers. We get A plus B is the first factor. Second factor contains three terms. How to write the terms? Square the first. Correct. Take the sign to opposite. Minus. Multiply these two. Okay. Plus. Square the second one. That's all. Same way for A cube minus B cube, difference of two cubes. Then by using this, tell me the factors. Yes. First, ignore the powers 3 and 3. What do you get? A minus B. All right. Tell me the three terms in the second bracket. A squared plus AB. No. We change the sign of the middle only. We change the sign of the middle term only. This we change. Other are positive. Understand? First we ignore this 3 and this 3. We get A minus B. Square this. A squared plus AB again plus 1. B squared. Right? These are the factors. Understood? Now, see here. Suppose I have boy to the power 3. Right. We have girl to the power 3. Right. Tell me the factors then. Boy to the power 3 plus girl to the power 3. Girl, this here. Right. Girl to the power 3. Tell me the factors. Boy plus girl. First factor. Boy. Girl. All right. Next one. Boy squared. But next. Minus. Then boy girl. Boy girl. And what? Girl squared. Girl squared. Girl squared. This is how people we remember the factors. Understand? Okay? Right. If you have people minus sign here, only thing is this is minus, this is plus. Understand? That's how we remember this. Okay? All right. First take down them. First take down them. First take down them. Right. Okay. We shall move to now, people. In your tutorial first page, question number 7, some questions will do. Question number 7, some questions will do. Right. Question number 7, I'll take the first one. It is really 8x cube, 64y cube. Okay. People, before going to factorize this, first thing is, you have to first check whether these available terms, whether they have common factors. If so, first we have to bring that common factor out. Thereafter, we get something inside the bracket. That only, secondly, we are supposed to factorize. So once you look at this and this, tell me a common factor there. 8. 8 is common for both. We'll take 8 out from a bracket. Okay? Right. Once you take 8 out, people, here we get x cube. You know, 64 you can write as how? 8 into 8. Once you take this at 8 out, another 8 here and y cube is remaining. 8y cube. Okay. People, you know, 8 is the third power of what? 2. Then this 8 you can write how? 2 to the power 3. This power 3 and this power 3 we can write inside 1. How? 2y to the power 3 next. Am I correct? Can you understand once I do like that? 8 I can write as 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3, y to the power 3. That power 3 we can take out from a bracket and you can write within bracket what? 2y to the power 3. Then preparing inside the bracket what? Sum of 2 cubes. Okay? Then we get 8 x cube plus, this is nothing but 2y to the power 3 like this. Now you have what? A cube plus B cube. Right. Now you can find the factors by using this way. Then tell me the way of writing the factors. 8 we have to keep. Right here. First bracket. Here second bracket. Tell me the factor, first factor. First bracket. Ignore the power this 3 and this 3. What do you get? X plus 2y. Yes. By looking at the first factor, you can write the second factor. Tell me in the second factor first term. Yes? Square of this, no? X squared, yes. What sign next? This sign we have to opposite change, minus. But the term multiplication of this and this. Multiply this two. What do you get? 2xy. Yes, 2xy. What's next, people? Y, 2y squared. No? 2y squared. Did it tell me? 2y squared means what? 4y squared, no? Yes, 2y squared we write like this, no? Right. This is nothing but 2 squared, 4y squared. We write like this. Then we can write 4y squared. This way we can complete the factors, right? Okay. So people, so we shall do these questions in number 7. Do these questions now. Yes, it's number 2. 27x cube y cube minus 8a6 b6. Number 2. And take number 3 in it. 1 plus a cube. Okay. And it's number 9. Take x cube minus 8. And it's number 21. x4y minus x by 4. And it's number 22. x6 minus y6. All right. Do them as I will 5 minutes. Just think and do this, people. Think and do this. Finished? Finished all? Yeah, good now. Finished? Yes. Finished. Yes. If you have finished, of course, no point of doing the questions by me, no? You believe that I can do them, no? No? You finished this, no? ඔගොල්ලෝ කරන්නේ නේද? එහෙනම් මම ආයෙ කරන්න ඕන. ඔගොල්ලෝ දන්නවනේ මට මේක පුළුවන් කියලා. Huh? You want me to do this on the board? Yes, I will do. All right. Yes, people, this one, 27x cube y cube minus 8a6 b6. Okay. I write it like this. 27 is 3 cube, no? X cube y cube. Okay. This 8 means really, people, 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3 means 2 into 22. 8. Okay. A6 I write like this. A squared to the power 3. B6 we write B squared to the power 3. Because you know, inner power and outer power, when you multiply, we get this. Okay. We get this. Okay. Now this power 3, this we can write like this. Here also, this 3. We can write how? 2 a squared b squared this. Now we get what? Difference of 2 cubes. Understood? Okay. Now we can factorize. How? What is first factor? Ignore this and this. What do you get? 3xy minus 2 a squared b squared. Right. Looking at the first factor, now we write the second one. First term in the second factor going to be what? Square of this. Square this 9 x squared y squared. 9 x squared y squared. Sign is what? Plus. But second term, multiply this and this. Multiply this and this. Multiply here itself. 3 and 2, 6. xy a squared b squared. Yes. 6xy a squared b squared. Right. Next one, class. Square this. 2 squared 4. A squared. A to the power 4, no? Huh? A squared. Huh? A squared, how to write, people? A squared. This way, no? 2 and this 2, we have to multiply. A, right. Then we get 4 A4 B4. Am I correct? Huh? 2 squared 4 A4 B4. This is the factorization. Right. First one is okay. Right. Second one. 1 plus A cube. 1 plus A cube. People, 1 I can write as 1 to the power 3, no? Any power of 1 is what? 1. Yes. Any power of 1 is 1. Okay? Then I can write it like this here. Now I can write factors. Okay. First one, ignore this 3 and this 3. 1 plus 3. Okay. What's the second one? Square this. 1 squared is 1. Minus 1 into A is A. Plus A squared. That's correct. Next one, number 9. X cube minus 8. 8 we can write 2 to the power 3. Now we have difference of 2 cubes. Okay. What are the factors? First factor. Second factor. Ignore the powers. X minus 2. Square this. X squared. Plus multiply this 2. 2x. Square this. What is this? 2 squared is 4. Right. That's correct. Next one, number 21. This x4y minus xy4. How take the factors of this? We first take what? Xy common, no? Xy product is common. Xy product is common there, right? Here xy product is common because here x4 I can write how? X times x to the power 3, isn't it? Yes. So I can take xy out. Here y we took out. 1x of this x power 4. X power 4 we can write how? X cube into x, no? That x when you take out, now the x cube is there. So therefore inside the bracket first we have x cube. Okay. Minus here. This x we took out. 1y of y4 we took out. Y4 we can write how? Y3 into y, no? Okay. That y when you take out, we get y cube here. Now this is the one we have to factorize by using what? Difference of 2 cubes. So what are the factors there? X minus y. What is the second factor? Square this plus xy plus y squared, right? This is how we take the last one. It is x6 minus y6, no? Right. Right. These are very simple ones, people. That's why I'm doing very fast these things. Really, I think you have done this in your IELTS too. Okay, right. X to the power 6 minus 5 to the power 6 is the next, right? Right. I can write the power 6 here as x to the power 2 whole to the power 3. Am I correct this way if I write? So, you know, under index laws, when we simplify this, the inner power and the outer power we multiply. Then 2 and 3, this 6 come in. Okay. So, minus y squared to the power 3. This way I can write. Okay. Now, we have, if you think this as one number, x squared, if you think this squared as your simple a, this y squared as your simple b, the whole y squared we take as single letter y. Then there you can see what? We have difference of 2 cubes. Okay. Now we can factorize that. Tell me the factors there, people. First factor here and second factor here. Yes. Tell me the first factor. Ignore these powers. X squared minus y squared. This one, square of this. Square of this means x power 4. Yes. This should be plus. Then product of these two. Yes. X squared, y squared. Next one also plus. Square of this. Yes. Y to power what? 4. People, furthermore, you can see what is this? This is difference of two squares. That we can furthermore factorize. What are the factors of difference of two squares? X minus y into x plus y. That also you have to write there. Okay, right. Then we get here x minus y, x plus y. The factors of this. And then this. X4, x squared, y squared, y4. Right, this way we can take that factors, right? So rest questions you need to ask homework people, huh? Right? Okay. Do the rest questions as homework, right? Okay. Now we go to number 8. Find LCM of the following a least common multiple, right? A least common multiple. Right, what is meant by least common multiple? Yes, for example, if you take least common multiple of 2 and 3, what is that? 6. What do you mean by this least common multiple? The minimum number, least number. The LCM of 2 and 3 mean it's a number that is the minimum number, the least number that we can divide by both 2 and 3. That we can divide by both 2 and 3. That is the least common multiple. That is 6 here. Right. People, now you know how to find the LCM of real numbers. That's very simple thing, no? When you are given like 4, 10, and 12, you know how to find the least common multiple of this. Huh? We have done this, no? In grade 8 to 7, you did know. So this is not the one we are going to discuss. Instead of this real numbers, suppose you are given algebraic expressions like this here. We are given, say, this way, x plus 1, x minus 1 squared, 1. Another one, x plus 2, x minus 1. Suppose, for instance, we are given this way, 2 algebraic expressions. Asking to find the LCM, least common multiple of these two statements. This and this. This method, people. This method. You have to first identify different types of terms available. Tell me what are the terms available? X plus 1 terms available. That is one type. X minus 1 terms available. Second type. X plus 2 terms available. Third type. Other one, x minus 1, we said that here. Then there are basically 3 different types of terms. What are the terms? X plus 1, x minus 1, x plus 2. First of all, those different types of terms you must write. X plus 1, one type we identified. X minus 1, second type we identified. X plus 2, the third type we identified. Okay. Now, again going through these, from each type, find the maximum power. Find the maximum power. X plus 1, power is 1. No x plus 1 power there. Then x plus 1, we keep as the same. X minus 1, here power 2, here power 1. Always we have to take the maximum power available. Right. Therefore, since x minus 1, here we have, here power 2, here power 1. Then we must take the maximum power. Now next one, x plus 2. We don't have x plus 2 here, but here we have x plus 2 power 1. Put power 1. Then this is the LCM of what? This and this expressions. Method is very simple. What is the first thing? We have to first identify different types of terms. Write them. Going through again, find among those what are the maximum powers. Put the maximum powers here. Then we get what? Least common multiple of that algebraic expressions. That's all. Understand? Hmm? Yeah. Then we'll come to one question from that. Write down people like this. Find least common multiple of, write down this way. Find the least common multiple of, find least common multiple of the following algebraic expressions. Following algebraic expressions. Right. We'll first try the expressions like this. Right. Right. This we will take. Huh? Yes. Right. We'll write of each the LCM before it like this. Yes, first identify the different types of what terms. Here. X plus 1 term, x minus 1 term, x plus 2 term. Now among these, going through again this, determine the maximum powers for each. Put the maximum power there. X plus 1, power 1. X minus 1, here 2, here 1. Then power 2 we have to put. X plus 2 power 1. Then LCM of that, this is. Come to here. Determine the different terms. What are the different terms? X plus 3, x plus 2, x minus 1, no? Yes. X plus 3, x plus 2, x minus 1, right? Now put the maximum powers. X plus 3 here, power 3, here power 1, maximum is 3. X plus 2, here 1, here 2, then 2. X minus 1, 1. All right, this. Next one. What are the different letters there? X letter, Y letter, Z letter. Right, X, Y, Z. Among X letters, maximum power. What? 2. Y letters, 2. Z letters, 2. Then LCM is what? X squared, Y squared, Z squared. That's all. Okay? Right. Let's see we can do. Right. Now, with the help of this, let's see how to simplify algebraic fractions. Right. Okay? Write down subheading like this after this. Is it possible to understand this? Very simple, no? Identify different types of terms, select the maximum powers. That's all. LCM is that. Write down simplification of algebraic fractions. Simplification of algebraic fractions. simplification of algebraic fractions. Okay. I'll take one example like this here. 1 over x plus 1 plus 2 over x minus 2 like this. Huh? Very simple question. Huh? You know this. Right. People, now, you know, when we consider numerical fractions like this here, here we have a fraction, here we have a fraction, we have to add these two fractions. You know, two fractions we can't add if they don't have equal denominators. If they have equal denominators, directly we can add the numerators, that you know. So therefore, in this case, people, to simplify this, what we do, we have to find what? LCM of 3 and 4. Least common multiple of 3 and 4. What is that? 12. Okay. You know 12. Right. Then this numerator, when you write here again, that should be changed, because when we have 2 at the numerator, the denominator is 3. But this denominator 3 has been changed to what? 12. That is why we say the numerator we have to change. So now tell me, by what value this 2 we should multiply to get this relevant value? Yes, we think it how, people? The 3 becomes 12 by multiplying it by 4. Then the numerator also we have to multiply by 4. Okay? Then 2 into 4. All right? 8. Here 4 becomes 12 multiplied by 3. Then numerator, its numerator also we have to multiply by 3. 1 into 3 is 3. We get the answer, people. 8 plus 3 is 11 over 12. Right? People, in this case, right? Correct, no? Yes. Any question? No. In this case, remember, once you take the direct multiplication of this 3 and 4, multiply 3 and 4, 12. Then we can think this LCM is the direct multiplication of this 3 and 4. People, once our LCM is a direct multiplication of the present denominators. Not like earlier. Simply we can simplify. How? Bring this 4 and multiply with this 2. 4 and 2, 8 come in. Take this 3 and multiply this 1, 3 and 1. 3 come in and simplify like this. That's the method. Okay. Now that technique only we supposed to apply here. Now for this and this, tell me what is the LCM? X plus 1, x plus 2. Understand? Yes. Right. The product of what? Product of x plus 1 and x minus 2. Okay. Right. Now you can very clearly understand, as here I explained, whenever this product you get as the LCM, the simplification method, you know, this we have to bring here, this we have to bring here. Same thing here now we can apply, because for this and this, they are direct product only what? LCM we have. Then we can bring this where here, we can bring this where here, and keep simplify. That's the way of simplifying this. Understand? Okay? This x minus 2 should be multiplied with what? 1. When you multiply something by 1, does it change? This x minus 2, we have to bring here and multiply this 1. 1 into x minus 2. When you multiply something by 1, people, it won't change, you know. Then once you bring this x minus 2 here, multiply this 1, what do you get? 1 into something means the same thing, x minus 2 we get. Plus 2 times what? X plus 1. Okay? Right. Now we have to simplify this. Remove the bracket here. Tell me what are the terms you get there? 2 and x, 2x. 2 and 1 is 2. Yes. If I write another one more step, we actually minimize the number of steps, but I'll tell you the way of simplifying in the later questions without writing the all steps. Right. Don't go to remove this bracket. We have x plus 1, x minus 2 people. Right. Now see, this minus 2 and this plus 2, what happens? 0, no? Minus 2 plus 2, 0. Then we can cancel down them like this. Okay? Okay? Then x plus 2x is what? 3x. Then we get the answer for the fraction this way. 3x upon x plus 1, x minus 2. This way we can take the answer. So therefore, this is a method. First find the LCM of the algebraic expressions. In one occasion, if your LCM is the direct product of the present denominators, no need to think much. Bring this way here, and simplify, take the answer. Now, in the second question, we come to what little different from that. First, work out this, try to understand in this steps I did. Yes. Count this first question. Number 1. We write simplify. Simplify. I think in your oils, this kind of simplification you did, no? Yes, we did. Right. Right. Number 2 will take people. All right. This is number 2, second one. Right. Now, give a start to second one. Give a start to second one. You have to determine the LCM. How to determine the LCM? First, identify different types of terms and take their maximum powers. Right. LCM is that. X minus 1 terms available, x plus 2 terms available, right? Then x minus 1, x plus 2. They are the different terms. Right. Now, we have to put here what? In those terms, highest powers, yes. Among x minus 1 terms, there are 2 the power, here 1 the power, highest power is 2, then put 2 here. Among x plus 2 terms, here 1, here 2, this is 2. All right. Now this is LCM. Okay. Now tell me, when I write new numerator for this one here, now what is the method? Method is this. Right. Now I am going to determine this new numerator, this place, here we must write. Thing is this, people. First take this. That part hide from here. This one hide from here. For this, I'll write this way. This x plus 2 squared I write like this here. X plus 2 squared I can write like this here. X plus 2 squared means x plus 2 into x plus 2. Okay. Now very easy. This one, x minus 1 squared into x plus 2. That thing you have to hide from here. Then this thing is the part here we have. This we have to hide. Close this. Close this thing. What do we have? Extra term is x plus 2. By that extra term, multiply this. Understand? By the extra term, multiply that. Understand? When you need to determine this corresponding value here to write, first take this one. That part you have to hide from the LCM. Then this is the part we have to hide. Then we have an extra term, x plus 2. By that extra term, this you have to multiply. That's all. What is that? 1 should be multiplied by what? X plus 2. Yes. Then 1 into x plus 2 means what? X plus 2. Yes. All right. Plus. Now come to here. X minus 1, x plus 2 squared. All right. Now, I keep it like this. Do I do like this? Of course, no need to do like this. You can do this mentally. X minus 1 squared, I can write x minus 1 into x minus 1. All right. Now, hide this part. X minus 1 into x plus 2 squared. You have to hide this here. Close this. What is remaining? X minus 1. By that remaining one only, you should multiply this. What do you get there? X minus 1 multiplied by 1. Huh? X minus 1. Yes. X minus 1. That's all. Now simplify this. Now simplify that. Then you get the answer. Now simplify that. Then you get the answer. What do you get here, people? X and x, 2x. 2 and minus 1 is 1. Now what? X minus 1 squared, x plus 2 squared. Right? People don't take this seriously. Yeah? Just try to understand. Try to understand. Remember the method and practice this as homework. That's how people we learn. Okay? That's how we learn. That's why I told you. Here, if you don't understand this, at least 80%, by alone, you can't do mathematics by reading. Understand? Not like biology or any other subjects. By reading, you can't understand. So therefore, here itself, a certain percentage you must understand. Thereafter, you must practice that, people. Next day, before coming to the class, you have to practice these questions again. Like that, if you do, people, going to the highest possible pass in maths is nothing. Right? So most of our students, they are too lazy, no? Or people are too lazy. They throw away the book, going home. Next day in the morning, try to find the book. If not, they take new book and come to class. Like that, you can't do L science, huh? Remember. I'm saying, in order to get, if you have some ambition to go, certain ambition to go ahead, people, once you do science stream, people, you have to dedicate this week terms, the things you learned, right? Before you come to the next day class, go through the notes, understand, and join the next day lesson, people, very easy. But our people, they don't do this one as a habit. Those people will find huge inconvenience because your memory power, everything you can form. Once you do the work, otherwise, people, you can't do this. See, as I told you earlier, within 3 hours, you release what? All your knowledge you learned within what? 27 months. Pure syllabus, you release within what? 3 hours. See here, at the moment, once you think about this, of course, you also find what? Little inconvenience of thinking about yourself, no? ඕගොල්ලෝත් ඕගොල්ලෝ විශ්වාස කරන්නේ නැහැ. අපිට පුළුවන් වේද බං කරන්න කියලා. ඉතින් ඕගොල්ලෝගේ ළමයි තමයි කරේ ළමයි. කලින් අපි බැචස් වල. සමහර විට මේ වගේ එකක් කරනකොට සමහර ළමයි බෝරින් සර් කියන එක තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා හිටපු ළමයි අන්තිමට ඒ අකුරු දැම්මා. මට මතකයි මගේ කලින් බැචස් වල මම මේ සිම්ප්ලිෆිකේෂන් සෙම කරනකොට පොඩ්ඩක් ඔය පන්ති ඇවිදිනවා. ඇවිදලා ඉතින් ළමයි ගාවට යනකොට ඉතින් ළමයි අහනවා ප්‍රශ්න මගේ. ඒ ප්‍රශ්න දිහා අහුවාම අපිට හිතෙනවා මේ ළමයා ඉන්න මට්ටම හරිම පල්ලෙහානේ කියලා. ඉතින් ඒ ළමයි ඉතින් ටික ගෙදර දීගෙනගෙන පාඩම් කරලා ඇවිල්ලා පන්ති ටික දවසක් ඉඳලා අන්තිමට ඒ අකුරු වරන් යුනිවර්සිටි යන්නේ. එහෙම අය ගොඩක් ඉන්නවා. ශ්‍රේයාගේ මං ඉස්සර වහනවා දැන් උඹ මුල් දවස්වල ආපුවම තේරුන්නේ නැහැ නේද? ඔව් සර් ඔයා කිනව මොනවත් අපිට තේරුන්නේ නැහැ කියලා කියනවා. උන් හැබැයි හොඳයි. ඇයි දන්නවද? උන් හදිසි උනේ නැහැ. උන් එකක් තේරුම් ගත්තා මොකද්ද? යකෝ අපිට බැරි හින්දා තේරෙන්නේ නැති කියලා උන් ටිකක් ඉවසගෙන හිටියා. උන් ටික කොහොම හරි අල්ලගෙන අන්තිමට කොට ගියා. දැන් එහෙම උන් ඉන්නවා. එහෙම ඉන්ජිනියර්ස්ලා ඉන්නවා මම ගාව. ගොඩක් අය එහෙම ඉන්නවා ළමයි. ඒ නිසා කලබල වෙන්න එපා මුලදී ළමයි. මේ හැම එකම ඕගොල්ලන්ට මම බලාපොරොත්තු තරම දී ගන්න බෑ මට. ඕගොල්ලෝ බලාපොරොත්තු තරම ඕගොල්ලෝ තේරුම් ගන්න බෑ. හැබැයි ළමයි ගෙදර ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න. Practice at home. I can remember in 2000, I think according to my memory, 12 or 13, one girl, I am not going to reveal the school, she had C pass for maths in English medium. Right? So, she's very slow when we work out question, very slow. Why? She takes more time to understand. Okay? But anyhow, she stayed the class 2 years. What was the result? A for maths. Then once she came to me to say the results, maths A, physics B, chemistry C, ABC. when I was doing the classes, not here in London Bridge. Those days we are the pioneer teachers there. Hmm? So then I just had a small chat with her. She said, so at the very beginning, I couldn't understand lots of things you did. So I had only C pass. Because of this, I patiently did everything. Every time others get the answer, but I can't. But I got an excuse for this. I have C pass. That means I have missed something in oils that also I must learn here. Because of that, patiently I did everything. Because of that nature, I could understand, because I understood everything very slowly, then I paid more attention for everything. As a result of that, finally I could understand everything, and that is the secret behind this result. දැන් අපි හිතනවා ළමයි ඒකක් ගත්තම අපි පොරවල්ලා කියලානේ. මැත්ස් වලට එකක් තියෙනවනම් තමයි පොරවල්ලා අපිට පුළුවන් ගන්න අපි තමයි මීටර්. එහෙම ඉන්න එපා ළමයි. ඒ O level A level එහෙම රිලේෂන් එකක් නැහැ. තේරෙනවද? O level 9 years ගන්න ඕන සමහරට A F3යි. සමහරට OL just pass වෙන්නේ උන් A level දානවා රෑන්ක් එකකුත් එක්ක. Totally different. No link between OL and AL. So therefore don't admire yourself that I have 9 A's. Therefore I am a meter පොරක්. එහෙම හිතන්න එපා ළමයි කවදාවත්. මේකේ තියෙන එක විදිහක් ඉගෙන ගන්න. ඒකේ කරන්නේ යන්න. එහෙම ගිහින් නැත්නම් 9 years ගත්ත ඕන තරම් අපි දන්නවා ළමයි ඒ තුනම ෆේල් වෙච්ච ළමයි ඉන්න ඕන තරම්. එහෙම ඉන්න අපෝ ඕන තරම් ඉන්න examples තියෙනවා. right? ඔලවල් just pass වෙච්ච ළමයි හොඳ රෑන්ක්ස් වලින් පාස් වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒතර ඒ ඔලවල් ළමයා මේ අඩු රිසල්ට් එකක් තියෙන ළමයා හැම වෙලේ හිතන්නේ කොහමද? මට චුට්ටක් බෑ. හරි? ඒතර ඌ පොඩ්ඩක් බැරි බව තේරුම් අරගෙන පැත්තටලා ඉන්නවා. ඌ හැබැයි සීක්‍රට් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. අන්න ඌ තමයි අල්ලා ගන්න ඔක්කොම ටික. අනිත් අය මොකද කරන්නේ? නෙග්ලෙක්ට් කරනවා. අපි ඔයල් කරේ තව මාසෙකමාරක් පාඩම් කරලා අපි මේ හිතේ මීටර් ළමයි මීටරේ තිබිලා බෑ. මීටරේ එක්සෑම් එකට දාන්නත් ඕනේ. හරි මෝටරේ දාන්නත් ඕනේ. මෝටරේ දාන්නත් ඕනේ මීටරෙන්. මොකද මෝටරේ කියන්නේ ළමයි? මෝටරේ දානවා කියලා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද ළමයි? සමහර දේවල් තියෙනවා උත්තර දෙන්න බැරි නම් හරි උත්තර ගන්න බැරි නම් අල්ලපු අත්ත බලනවා දාගත්තා. මොකද්ද? පොඩි කොපියක් දානවා. ඒක දාන්න ඕනේ මීටරෙන් නේ. අපි මෙහෙම කරනකොට ඉස්සරහ එක්සෑම් එක බලලා හිටියොත් එහෙම ආයෙත් එන්න අවුරුදු 5කට විතර යන්න. ඒක දාන්න ඕන ළමයි මීටරෙන්. නේද? ඇහැක්කෙම ගහලා අරුවට දාපන් කියලා මොන හරි මීටරයක් දාන්න ඕනේ. ඒ ළමයි මෝටරේ දාන්නත් ඕනේ මීටරෙන්. ඒ වගේ chance තියෙනවා. නේද? සමහර දේවල් තියෙනවා අපිට කොච්චර මතක තියාගන්න ගියත් ළමයි මතක තියාගන්න බෑ. නේ? කොච්චර මතක තියාගන්න ගියත් තියාගන්න ගියම අමතක වෙනවා. ඒ වගේ දේ පොඩි ලියන්න යනවා අපි. හරි? කොහොම පොඩි ලියන්න ළමයි. වෙනම කොලයක ලියන්නේ නැහැ. අර තියෙන අකුරු අස්සෙම මේ ඇඩ්මිෂන් එක තියෙන එක පොඩි වට ලියන්න. I can remember even today. I tried many times to remember something. Soon after forgetful. Right? Those days, right? You know the piece of paper available now as our admission, printed in dark letters. In between these dark letters, white spaces available. Small, very small letters. I wrote my thing. I was 17 to 18 years. We have a good eyesight. But the examiners there, more than 40. They can't see those things, small things. එහෙම කරා නම් ඉතින් මොකද කරන්නේ? අමතක වෙනවා නා. So therefore that's why I say what? We have to apply our motor also with meter. Motor we have to apply with meter. නේද? මෝටරේ දාන්න තුන ළමයි මීටරෙන්. නැත්නම් මොකද වෙන්නේ? motor squared. ගෙදර යන්න වෙනවා. Okay, so therefore don't be hurry people. We have enough time. Pay more attention. In order to improve mathematics people, definitely you have to work out questions. Without working out questions, just reading or copying down something, you can't improve your skills. Wherever you learn, according to my experience, according to the number of sums you do, right, proportional to that, people, your skill will be improving. Then only people, the AL, especially for mathematics, you know, no MCQs in mathematics, no? Like you find in physics and chemistry. In physics and chemistry, 50 MCQs available. If you get පොඩි කොපියක් එහෙම ගහගත්තොත් 30කට ගහගත්තොත් S එකක් තියෙනවා නිකම්මනේ. එහෙම බැලුවා මේම් බැලුවා ගහගත්තා නම් ගොඩ ළමයි. මැත්ස් වල එහෙම නෑනේ MCQ. හදන්නම ඕනේ. නේද? මැත්ස් කොපි කරන්නත් දේශස් කියන්නකෝ. පුළුවන්ද? කොපි කරන්න. බෑ ළමයි. මේ වගේ ගොඩක් ස්ටෙප්ස් තියෙන එකක්. ළඟ හිටියොත් මෙහෙම බලන්න පුළුවන්. මෙහෙම බලන්න පුළුවන්. ඔක හැම වෙලෙම කරන්න බෑනේ. ඉස්සරහින් බලා ඉන්නවනේ. නේද? එහෙනම් අරුගේ කොලේ ගන්න ඕනේ. හරි? උගේ කොලේ එනකොට දැන් එකෙකුට පස්සේ ඉන්නව නම් අරු ඊළඟට දෙන එක බලනවා නම් මට උඩු මේකේ මටත් ඕනේ මේක හදාගන්න කියලා ඌ තියාගත්තොත් එහෙම ඌ එන්නේ ආයේ. නේ? අපි දුමු යාළුවෙක් ඉන්නවා 3 දෙනෙකුට පස්සේ. අපි අරුට කියන මචං එවපන් කියලා. එකෙක් පාස් කරලා නෙවන්නේ. මගදී එනකොට එකෙක් දකින්නවා යකෝ ඌට දෙන්නේ මටත් මේක තියාගන්න කියලා ඌ තියාගන්නවා. ඉවරනේ ආයි කොපි කරන්න කොහොමද? ඉතින් ළමයි කොලේ ළමකට ගන්න බෑ අපිට මැත්ස් වල. හරි? එහෙම කොලේ ළඟට ගන්න බෑ ළමයි මැත්ස් එකේ. නේද? දැන් MCQ එකක් තිබ්බනම් අරුට කියන්න පුළුවන්. උට දෙනවා කලින් පොඩි සිග්නල් මෙතඩ් එකක්. මචං 121 question එකේ ආන්සර් කෙල්ලන්නේ මචං. right? මේම දානවා 2 මචං මේක දානවා 1 ඔන්න තීරුම් ගන්න 21 නා. 21 question එක. ආන්සර් එකම දානකොට 4 නම් මචං. හරිනේ මම නේද? 21 එකට 4 ගහගත්තා. කොහොම ළමයි ගහගත්තාම MCQ ටික ගහගත්තා ඒක. මැත්ස් පුළුවන් දෙහෙම ගන්න බෑ. පේපර් එක ගන්න ඕනේ ළමයි. ඔක ගන්න බෑ. ඒ නිසා මැත්ස් ළමයි බෝනස් මාක් හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. MCQ වගේ ස්කෝර් කරන්න බෑ. හදලම තමයි ස්කෝර් කරන්න වෙන්නේ. ඒ නිසා ළමයි අද ඉඳන් ගණන් හැදුවේ නැත්නම් S එකක් ගන්නවා කියන්නේ එකත් මැත්ස් එකේ ගේමක්. ඒ බය කරනව නෙමෙයි ළමයි. මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකේ හැටි. S එකක් ගන්නවා කියන්නේ 35 මාක්ස් ගන්නවා කියන්නේත් ගේමක්. ඉතින් හදන්න ඕනේ. ඒ නිසා හදලම පුරුදු වෙන්න ළමයි. ගණන් හදන්න බලන්න පන්තිට එන්න. තේරෙනවද? මුලදී මගේ පොඩ්ඩක් ඔය ඩාන් වෙයි ඩෝන් වෙයි ගණන් ගන්න එපා. මං ඇදලා යනවා ටිකක්. මොකද එහෙම ඕනේ. නැත්තම් කරන්න බෑ ළමයි. මොකද හේතුව මන් දන්නවා. පොඩිවට පොඩි මේ දවස්වල ළමයි ටික තියාගෙන ආතල් එකක් දීගෙන පොඩි ගණන් ටිකක් හදාන ළමයි යනවා. අවුරුද්දක් යනකම් ළමයි ටික ඉන්නවා. ඊට පස්සේ ළමයි තව අවුරුද්දක් තියෙන්නේ. සිලබස් එක කවර් කරන්න හොඳ ඇදලා යන්න යනවා. ඇදලා යන්න යනකොට අර ළමයි රෙඩි නෑ මේ වගේ ස්පීඩ් එකකින් යන්න. එතන මොකද වෙන්නේ? සර් භාගයට කරනවා. ළමයට භාගයට වෙන්නේ. උන්ට භාගයට තමයි විභාග කරන්න වෙන්නේ. තේරෙනවද? වෙන ක්ලාස් එකකට ගියට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අල්ලන්න බෑ. ඇයි ඒ රිද්ම් එකට ඔයගොල්ලෝ හැඩ ගහලා නැහැ බ්‍රේන් එක. ඒත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කොයි ක්ලාස් එකකට ගියත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පොඩ්ඩක් අල්ලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. අපරාධී. එහෙම නෙවෙයි ළමයි. ටිකක් මහන්සි වෙන්න. මාත් එක්ක යන්න try එකක් දෙන්න. අපි මේ පුරුදු වෙන්න උගන්නව නෙවෙයි. මගේ මේ 27 නෝ 28 batch එකේ. හරි? අපි දන්නවා මොකක්ද ඔයගොල්ලෝ drive කරන්න ඕන රිද්ම් එක. හරි? එනිසා ඒකට අල්ලා ගන්න වැඩ කරලා ගොඩ යන්න ඕන ළමයි. අනිත් අයට ඕන තරම් ක්ලාසස් තියෙනවා. S ගන්න F ගන්න ඕන තරම් ක්ලාසස් තියෙනවා කැන්ඩි සිටිස් මේ සිටි එකේ. ළමයි අපරාධී ඒ ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ ලයිෆ් එක කාටවත් ඩිටර්මයින් කරන්න දෙන්න එපා. රිමෝට් එක දෙන්න එපා කාටවත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ලයිෆ් එකේ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ තේරුම් ගන්න මගේ තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් වෙන පන්තිට යන්න එක වෙනම දෙයක්. හැබැයි ළමයි මේක තමයි රිද්ම් එක. ඒ නිසා ගණන් හදන්න බලාගෙන එන්න. right? Next week really as I told you people next week because of the this tooth relic in the tooth of temple, some roads will be closed. So therefore, we are supposed to keep the physical class here, but I think most of you will not be able to come to the physical class because of the transportation issues. The road system will be closed. That day, we are supposed to keep the online class. The latecomers especially, you didn't get this message today, I delivered at the beginning. So this is my number. Right, my number. Put a WhatsApp message to this, asking the information of the next day class. And our website number is here. All right, website number is this one, 077, right, 99 25 362. Put a WhatsApp message. We will give you the informations to join the online class. So then 18th Friday we have the class. 25th also we do like this. Okay? Anyway, people, don't wait till the last moment. That means Thursday evening don't send the messages and Friday morning don't send the message. We don't have enough time to arrange everything. So therefore, before that, we're supposed to put you a message through the IMS Institute, all of your informations we have with the WhatsApp number and everything. So then we're supposed to give you a message before next Friday. Not supposed, we surely give you. If somebody will not get a message, please put a message to one of these two numbers. We will guide you to come to the class or join the online. Okay, right. So then today we come to the end of the class here. We'll meet next day, online or physical. Okay, then we stop the class here. Thank you. Right?